Whoa, you're real. You in the underground. Are you okay? What's your name? My name is Mike. And I have a friend named Elle, but she's gone right now. Normally she's really good at these things, but I guess I'll have to help you. So how did you get into the underground? Through a portal from Hopkins? That makes no sense. I thought that portal was closed. Okay, well you look pretty riled up. You mind if I brush off the dirt off your face? Okay. Tell me if I'm a little too rough. A bit better. So, anything cool in the underground? A new monster? What do you think the monster's name is? Very familiar for some reason. Very cool. Like on top of this one. Like you got in and now you're somehow out. That's you might insane. They're pretty knowledgeable about the underground. Like my friend Will, he's in the next house next door, but knew a lot about the underground. No, he was actually stuck there for a good amount of time. And it was pretty difficult getting him out. But he's safe now. And he hasn't been through too much trouble ever since, but yeah. Well, we try to keep him like living a nice, wholesome life. We don't want him to go through that again. It was probably very traumatizing for him. Oh, whoops, I missed a spot. Right. Well, surely it's because of the adrenaline, right? Spooky down there. It's all like, I don't know, it's all twisted. Yeah. Did you notice that it was like the real world? Yeah, it was really Hawkins. Just like upside down, I guess. Yeah, the upside down. Let's start with the healing process. First, juice box. Yeah, I may have. Get another one if you need it. Well, by any chance, play D&D? Really strong and buff and beefy, and I can also heal my teammates. Seems like what I'm doing right now is something I do in D&D in a fantasy world. Didn't know that this would be helpful to me in the future, which is quite interesting because a lot of people think D&D is demonic and really bad for society. And they think I'm a freak for playing it. There's nothing wrong with playing D&D. It's just a fantasy world. I'm just living through a fantasy of being a tanky, nice paladin, ready to heal my friends. D&D things, but this is an obelisk. He's a pretty strong enemy in the D&D campaign. I also have a few D20 dice. You see, this might be unfamiliar to people that just play board games that use a D6, a dice with 6 sides. But these are dodecahedrons? I don't really know. But there's 20 sides to them. And they're usually commonly used in D&D. They're pretty heavy, but would you like to hold them? Here you go. You can just play with them, roll them around, whatever you seem fit to do. They're really fun, and in D&D you roll a D20 instead of a D6. I mean, sometimes you might roll a D4 or a D6, depending on like what spell or attack you use, but normally use D20s. Alright. Well, looks like your arm's kind of worked up a bit. Is your arm okay? Do this really fast. Alright, is that good or is it too tight? A little too tight. Okay, let me just loosen it down. Let's just stay. You don't at the moment? Okay, well. Here, come into my basement and I'll get you situated. And you can rest down there, alright? Okay, well. You can freshen up in the bathroom. I'm gonna go get like a pillow and blanket for you. And you can rest up in the basement. It's funny, my friend Elle, well, she's actually my girlfriend. At the time, she was a friend. And we kept her in the basement. Yeah, that won't work out. So, yeah, this is an uncommon thing for me now. Alright, I'll check in on you in a second.